So about a year ago, I uploaded this video, and in the comment section, I mentioned that I was 193rd in Skyblock XP. Fast forward to today, and, well, we got a lot of work to do. What's up, guys? It's the first clip of the video. What? It's the first clip of the video. By having a lot of work to do, I really meant we have a lot of money to be spending, but the general Skyblock audience loves watching Skyblock YouTubers spend money, and not much more than that, so you know what? This will probably be a good video. I forgot to turn off explosion particles, that's on me. What I didn't forget to do is fuel my Inferno minions. I haven't done these things in months, but I finally remembered, and we're getting a bunch of vertexes, but that's not the premise of this video. With that Infernatorium check out of the way, we can start Skyblock level maxing. Alright, so the first order of business is to get my magical power up, because magical power also happens to mean Skyblock XP, and that's pretty convenient. So I ran /missing, and I'm missing like 1 billion coins in talismans. So we have a lot of spending to do. If you're thinking to yourself, why don't you just make them yourself? Then I would be playing the game, at least to some extent. And if there's anything I don't want to be doing this video, it's accidentally having fun. So that's the respiration artifact. Next I need a large fishbowl. I'm being so dead ass. I had no clue these things even existed. I have not been interacting with this game as much as I should be, considering I'm a content creator. But I digress. Okay, you know what? I can't actually find this. We're gonna have to make it ourselves. Small, medium, and large. There we go. You know, speaking of crafting, it's probably a lot cheaper to just craft these things, but if you know anything about me, it's that I'm not very good at saving money. The next accessory is something I've been waiting to craft for about 7 months. I don't even know if it's in here still. It's not. Here, the Runeblade artifact. I have not made this yet because I wanted to wait because it wouldn't make sense to put it in any other video than this one. So with that in mind, I actually think I went a little overboard. I think you only need like 8. Or 9, that works too. Okay. That's another one down. Now, I know this kind of contradicts what I was just saying, but we can actually craft these next 2 ones. They're not really talismans per se, they're just upgrades. I mean, they're still you get the point. First one's, hold on. We just gotta grab our night and day crystal, and that's 1. Keeps the recombobulator, that's good to know. Okay. Sunshine. Just trying to be different here. Alright, that's the other one. Now things are gonna get a little bit more expensive. The Anguish artifact appears to be about 50 mil. Could be worse. It could be a lot worse. And it will be a lot worse soon. Tarantula ring. Since when was that a thing? I'm not even joking. I've never heard of this thing in my life. Okay. My god. 25 mil. Since when? I feel like Captain America waking up after like 200 years. Yeah, I'm going against my word. I'm crafting this. And that should be it. So all we need to do now is grab our Tarantula talisman and we can insta-craft it. Nice. And now it's mythic. Cool. Next up is Kuudra's Heart, Future 77, man. I love the talisman, but why is it so goddamn expensive? I don't even know how you make this. Let's see. 9, 25, 57. Let's see, 300 mil Elbin. What a steal, man. Just saved myself a whopping 30 mil. I mean, it's hard being this much of a genius. Alright, that's another talisman down. Not an easy one, I will say. The next one's not much better. Emperor's Artifacts. Okay, so that's 16... So 64, right? Guys, hopefully I don't mess this up. I think I just need to take a stack. I think. I don't even know if this is cheaper either. I think it is. Yeah, it looks a little bit cheaper. Okay, I did it right. That's another one down, and the next one appears to be another upgrade, this time to the Fermento artifact. A German man just visited my garden. Anyways, we need 8 condensed helianthus, whatever you want to call it. I hope I did this right. I'm not getting that little recipe thing. Okay, we did it right. That's another upgrade done. Speaking of upgrades, we need to do another one. I have no clue how you make this one. Oh, right. Okay. What is with these ridiculous margins? Like, I don't mean to bring light to them, but I'm just saying, like, why is there a 50 mil disparity? Okay, you know what? That might be why. Oh my god. Why is that 64 mil? Okay, guys, there's a bit of a problem. I need 4 shiny shards. These are all up for a reasonable price, but oh my god. We just gotta buy it. We just gotta buy it and not look back. I'm not even thinking, which is something I'm pretty good at doing. Let's just not even think. And we're not done thinking, is what I would say if I was lying. Okay. And this is all to upgrade my common talisman to uncommon. That's amazing. Oh. Well, unrecombobulated is what I meant. Okay, it's done. No carpentry XP, by the way. Now, as you may have noticed, my purse, it's seen better days. So now we need to dip into the reserves. And you might be thinking, what are the reserves? My G-Drag bank. Here's the thing. Is the G-Drag bank really a G-Drag bank if you don't actually play? Like, to me, after a certain level of inactivity, that G-Drag bank just turns into an extra 1 bill at your disposal. And in this situation, that is highly beneficial. So, thanks to that, we can continue spending money. And you know, I think I just realized we might be royally screwed. Let me check. Oh my god. Okay, so this is about 230 mil, assuming I sell off my potato ring. And if we look at the price of oh my god. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm just not. I'm selling off my potato talisman. I'm sorry. I cannot be doing that. Oh my lord. Listen, you served me well, but not well enough to warrant that. Listen, if y'all need a recombobulated potato talisman, hit me up. And this is abrupt, but I think that's it. I think that's it. So what we can do now is we can recombobulate everything that isn't already recombobulated, which is even more money. All right, this is number 1. Also enrichment, but like, I don't care enough. Not yet. Maybe later in a future video, but not this one. Another recombobulator. Okay, you know what? It was only 3. That's not that bad. I forgot about my hotbar. It was not just 3. Oops. Listen, it happens to the best of us and the worst of us. And I'm still talking so that it's not awkward. All right, we're done. So now, and I want you to take note first. We're sitting at level 523 with 5 XP to spare. And our magical power is currently 1716. But after we put everything in, let's see how that changes. Oh my god. That was pretty good. So 1716, I believe. Okay, okay. We're still missing a few. The bioanalysis artifact, the Supreme Voter's badge, and the legendary rune book. So it could be a lot better than this. But that's still a considerable upgrade from what it was about 30 minutes ago. But with that out of the way, I think we can move on to yet another money sink. And the money sink I'm talking about is actually in this very lobby, because the next XP source that I'll be focusing on is the museum. That it could have been smoother, but it was pretty good. So I ran /museum, and it says the cost to complete is 1.87 bill. And if you're a mathematician, you might be able to tell that I don't have 1.87 billion in my purse. So how does a man get his hands on another 1.1 billion out of thin air? The reserves. We've talked about this. It's all about the reserves. Watch and learn. Mutant Netherwart, just like that. Oh my, I forgot that existed. It hurts to do this, but you know what? It makes for good content. Ooh, okay. Fortunately, it does not stop there. Doesn't this just look so pretty? I love the look of cactus. Anyways, oh yeah, I also forgot, there's a random E-drag. This one hasn't sold, but this one has. And also, 12 mil from the vertexes from the start of the video. We're only 500 mil short. 60 mil in plant matter, that sounds like a win for me. Okay, 56, same thing. Polish pump, oh shit. Let's use like half. That's about good. All right. Another 200 mil. Baked potatoes, one of the most filling foods out there. Definitely should try to incorporate those into your diet if you haven't already. And you know, they're filling my sacks, if anything. So that gets us to the mark, basically. You know, I'm getting some of this Vanguard junk out of here and also getting the last 8 mil I need in the process. That's a win-win. Killing 2 birds with 1 stone. All right, we got there. You probably missed out on like 100 mil or 200 mil extra, but we got there. Okay, I kind of forgot that 1.8 bill also includes items that you already own, but just haven't donated. So with that in mind, I might need to do a little rummaging around to find things that I already own, and I guess I'll see you when I get that done. Okay, I got it done, but like not entirely because my inventory's full and I can't fit anything else. This should be a fair amount of XP, I believe, I don't know. I heavily underestimated the sheer amount of items that I'll be needing for this. So if this is the video you chose to watch while eating, I hope you still have a lot left to eat because we're gonna be here a while. All right, Fig Stone Splitter. Definitely donated that to the right part of the museum on the first try. Same with this Mangrove set, then the Fig set, and the Abyssal set, the Blossom set, and I think that's it for all the armor. We got the Hunt Axe. I think I got a Skyblock. I did. 5, that seems pretty cool. Yeah, I would agree. Who am I agreeing with? I don't know. Everstretch Lasso. David's Cloak, that has to be a lot. I don't even know. Hoe of Greatest Tilling, Hunting Toolkit, Pocket Black Hole. You know, it would be a lot cooler if I like edited it to be all of the dings at once, but you already heard that with the accessory, so Now you have to deal with my voice. Now, all these farming tools. They must have changed something, because I had already donated all the farming tools. But anyways, that's 1. That's 2. That's also a Skyblock level right after this. Hold on. Oh, wait, never mind. You know, I think I figured it out. So as it turns out, there was not anything new with the old farming tools. Okay, that was anticlimactic. I wanted to get that new level. You know what? Let's get that level right now. Tormentor, 40 mil? I remember that thing was hundreds of mil. Hundreds of mil? You get the point. Boom. 526. We're getting there, guys. That was a lot to take in at once. That's what she said. And we still have a lot more to take. We gotta brace for impact. Okay.
Rodney Dangerfield intermission.
You know, life's been throwing the kitchen sink at me as of late. I tried joining the cloth for support. They supported kicking me. I tell you, things haven't been looking up for me. I drank a god potion. God said I don't do miracles. Socializing's hard too. Even the NPCs skip my dialogue. The other day I bought a rabbit pet to grind farming XP. It listed me on the auction house. I tell you, I get no respect.
Alright, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the intermission. It's time to get back to spending money. There's no way this is 305 mil, right? I usually go from cheapest to most expensive, but I just need to figure this out for myself. I don't think you can... Yeah, you probably can't put it on the auction house. Okay, they just be lying. They just be lying for no reason. Why are they lying for no reason? I don't get it. I get no respect. I mean, come on. That is not 300 mil. All right, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go get the materials required to make this thing. All right, we're good to go. That's tier 1, or tier 2? We already messed things up. I don't even know anymore. That's the max. We're done with that tool. As for the cactus knife, yeah, it's the same deal. Okay. All right, there we go. So now we can just donate these 2. Get another 26 Skyblock XP in the process. And, okay, I missed another tool, but it's not 260 mil. Hold on a second. This is 260 mil, the tier 2, and then this one, I don't even know anymore. On the bright side, my very crude Gabagool field, so that's another 40 mil, which actually pays for this, I believe. Yeah, and more. All right, so this should be enough. I do not have enough enchanted cookies. Okay, now I have enough. There we go. And that should be another 13 Skyblock XP, which it is. Okay, that should be all. As in, we should be done with the farming tools, which I think we are. We're not done with this. I honestly am gonna be so real with you right now. I don't even think I've unlocked this. I think I can still purchase it and donate it to the museum without any issues, but I have not unlocked this in the greenhouse yet. Like, I can't even use this. But, no one has to know that. Except I already admitted that. Okay. Another 22 XP. Moving on, let's just get some scaffolding. I mean, why not? I don't know about you guys, but I've never used scaffolding on Galatea. I probably never will either, but who knows? 7 XP though, can't complain. I've never heard of a decent axe in my life, but apparently I don't have it, so you know what? It's a pretty good deal. I'll take it. Sunflower head, I saw it once, and it looked incredibly ridiculous, but that's not a bad thing. And it's XP. Again, cannot complain. Do not bite the hand that feeds you Skyblock XP. Then the Deific Spade, which comes from Diana V2. And I haven't touched Diana V2. And when I say I have not touched Diana V2, I literally mean it. I have not touched Diana V2. And I'm not going to be doing it in this video because Diana is not Mayor. Anyways, that's probably a good amount of, yeah, 14 XP, not bad. Then the Dungeon Breaker, which I will never be touching because I'll never be touching dungeons. So, hey, listen, it's another 8 XP, and it's another level, 527. Shriveled Bracelet, I swear to God, they're just making up things now. What is a Shriveled Blaze? Oh, I think this is from Terra Slayer. That would make sense, because I have not touched Terra Slayer at all. Ooh, Strengthened, what a steal. I'm definitely going to be using this. Okay, Mana Core Claw, sure thing. You know, it's probably cheaper to craft. It definitely is cheaper to craft, but I don't care. Golden Fleece. What is a Golden Fleece? Probably Diana. Probably. Whoa. This thing looks awesome. Maybe I should try playing the game more. Okay. How much is this? 10 XP. And last but not least, the Primordial. That seems... Yeah, this seems pretty enticing. Should I bother to make it? You know what? Let's look at it. 250 mil is a hefty price tag. This is where I draw the line. Okay, Primordial... Oh my god. That's a 50 mil difference. Whatever mod this is, thank you. That just saved me a lot of money. Okay, Primordial Eye. I'm gonna go with the 9 CPS Warrior. Okay, Shriveled Wasp. So that's what these are. Okay. Then 3 stacks of soul string and 2 stacks of terra silk. Okay. And we should, yep, we can craft the primordial and get 60,000 carpentry XP. Okay. Lots of okays. With this, 12 XP, and we're done with the rarities section again. So that's nice. So the next category I'll be tackling is weapons. And there's only 2, but still that's 2 weapons. First, the Hellstorm Wand, which is only 24 mil. I talked about this with the Tormentor, but I mean, I just remember these being so much more expensive than that. I guess I'm glad I waited. That's, yeah, 20 XP. That's a really good conversion rate, you know? And Stink, what on earth is that name? I don't know. I do know it's from the Spider update, so there's that. What the hell? Why? I don't even know. You know, this looks pretty enticing, and I'm really lazy. This guy, okay, this guy has had it up for 2 days. He's like, someone please buy this thing. I got you, bro. Don't worry. I don't know if it was worth the extra 10 mil, but you know what? Next video, I'll be killing a tier 5 Terra Slayer, because I still haven't gotten the XP from killing one of those things. So it'll all work out. But yeah, that's the weapons done, so I guess it's time to move on to armor. And okay, Mythos armor. Can't say I know what that is. All right, this is the belt. Gotta make sure I don't accidentally buy the same piece twice. This is the cloak. This is the bracelet. And this is the necklace. Okay, that's the equipment set done. These are the boots. I almost bought the chocolate dyed one. What are you thinking? This is the chest plate. These are the leggings. And this is the helmet. Again, probably cheaper to craft, but wasn't expensive enough for me to care. But anyways, that's 18 Skyblock XP. Not bad. Next up is you get the point. I was honestly saving this for the garden video that I'm going to make very soon. Trust me, guys, it's coming soon. But you know what? If we're doing the museum this video, we may as well get it out of the way now, and that's what we're gonna do. So, I don't know how to make this thing. All right. Oh, that's a lot. Okay, so it's about 300 mil. Let's just call it 300 mil. I don't want to look anymore. I'll be right back. I gotta do the boring stuff and tally everything up. So I need 8 of these. Need 4 stacks of these, and 4 stacks of, you get the point. The last one's also 4 stacks. And with that out of the way, we can craft everything. All right, this is the helmet, this is the chest plate, these are the leggings, and these are the boots. Okay, let me try it on. Let me just try it on. Hold on, let me see what my swagger's looking like. Okay, I don't hate it. I feel like I'm not the first person to comment on this, but the head looks like a block of cheese. I do like the use of iron, though. I feel like more armor sets could use iron. Anyways, I also have an extra stack of compacted wild rose. I don't know how that happened, but anyways, I've said anyways already. But anyways, let's donate this set. 15 XP and 528. And last but not least, primordial armor, which you will not be catching me crafting, even though I probably should. Instead, we're just gonna insta-buy it off the auction house. There's the leggings, chest plate, and the boot. Are the boots really the most expensive? That doesn't sound right. I'm gonna at least craft the boots. I don't want to mess things up too bad. It was 22 mil. Yeah, good call. Good call, me. I'm patting myself on the back for that one. This is the silk we need. This is the catalyst. And the iron blocks. I probably already have them in my sacks, but better to be safe than sorry. And with that, that's not how you spell it. And with that, we can insta-craft it. And now let's donate it to the museum. Okay, we got the XP, but it just didn't make the sound. Anyways, I think we can go here now. Yeah, and we can claim all this. I like to see that. That did not stack well, but 8% extra bank interest for the G-Drag bank that I have depleted, and 4% more bits, which is always a good thing. But yeah, with that, I think we should be maxed, and we are. All right, so at the start of the video, I believe we were about 900th in Skyblock XP, and now if we check again, we're 730th, which is still pretty bad, but it's a considerable upgrade. It's a step in the right direction. That's what we needed to see. But seeing that I'm already 230 mil into my G-Drag bank that I should really not be spending at all, I think that's where I'm going to be ending things off here, at least for this video. Do expect to see a lot more Skyblock XP grinding in the near future. Maybe not Skyblock XP grinding that involves me just spending money and nothing more, but Skyblock XP grinding nonetheless. And with that out of the way, thank you for watching. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't, and obliterating the like button as well. We're getting scarily close to V100, so that is certainly something. Trust me when I say I got something planned. It's nothing crazy, in my opinion, but you'll see come the time that it comes. So yeah. But anyways, have a good rest of your day, night, or evening. It's currently 8 in the morning for me. As you know, the early bird does get the worm. Or the early cat, I don't know. But I will see you guys later, and have a good rest of your day. Or night, or evening. I do too much every time.